All right, so welcome back. It is Wednesday, the April 3rd. We're back out here in the shop working on the motor still for the 85 k20. I just poured oil in it and changed the filter, primed the pump, and now I'm going to put the distributor in. Try and get that. We got the motor set on top dead center, cylinder number 1. I have the spark plug still attached, spark plug wire still attached for the cylinder number 1 on the cap of the distributor, and so we just got to get the rotor. I've got a couple pictures of where it should sync up, and hopefully that'll get us close so that we can do our first startup, and hopefully it'll fire on the first startup. We'll see. You know, that's hit or miss, but we shouldn't be 180 degrees off this way, hopefully. But you know, it does happen occasionally. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and set that in there, and then switch the carburetor studs and put the spark plugs in it, and then we'll go ahead and wheel it over in front of the truck and get it on the cherry picker to put back in. So exciting. Here we go. Let's get it done. So as you can see, we got all our spark plug wires on. I didn't record that because I was using my phone for my diagram of the firing order and whatever. Make sure I get it right. And then we got the carburetor studs swapped over. I just got to grab a plug for this vacuum port off the old intake, and then we're ready to go back into the car, or into the truck I should say. I'm gonna go ahead and break for supper right now, and I'll be back out afterwards to keep working on this thing. So see you in a bit. Okay, so we got the motor in there. The motor mount bolts are in, bell housing bolts are in, torque converter bolts are in, all that good stuff. That's all underneath. I didn't videotape it because, again, there's not a whole lot of room to videotape me down there as well as work down there. It's just so tight. So anyhow, I got to hook up everything up top, but I'm going to hook up the ground cable here to the battery. There's one right here, or not the battery, to the block. That ground cable goes there. Got to hook up the fuel line down in there, return, and then we got to put the carb on it, and then we could start it up without hooking up anything else. We don't need to have the power steering or the fan or coolant in it just to start it a little bit, but we'll see. But I'm gonna go ahead and keep working on just hooking everything back up top here, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. We've got all our electric cables necessary for running the vehicle hooked up, I believe. We got all our battery cables reconnected to the batteries. Fuel line is hooked up, carbs all hooked up properly. We should go ahead and hook up our throttle cable, I suppose. Well, no, because the bracket's right off right now, so we can try this without. I'm going to go ahead and crank it up, see what happens. Well, it's making some noise out there. Let's go see what's going on. Got fuel in the filter now. That's good. Choke's all the way closed. Maybe we got some. Might not have had any fuel in the bowls to pump down there. If this thing fires, it's going to be quite loud. Sounds like it needs a little more work. See if anything happens. Alright, I guess we'll do some more work.